This is it. NBA basketball right here. Here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Here's Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Second chance shot. And it's Tatum laying it in.
Now you got to keep Tatum off the boards or he will jump all over you.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
There's Daniels. Drives to the hoop.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. He's charging inside. He's focused on the flush.
Now here's White. Pass to Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Newell from outside drains the triple. Newell's got 5 points.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Johnson with a double team. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
It's Giddey on the wing. No points so far. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And he's going for the oop here. To the middle. It's stolen by Okongwu. Alexander Walker with it. Picked up by Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Drive by Daniels. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
Over to the left wing. Pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the 3, die by the 3. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line. Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. No good from 11 feet.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
On the wing, Risa Shea. Pass to Gay. And here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Aggressive finish. You can see Kuminga is very confident in his athleticism in these spaces.
Here's Akporti. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Atlanta on top, leading by 8. After this break.
13.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Here's Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
It's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Celtics trail by 8. Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Brown gets the bucket.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Hood-Schifino. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Brown. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Rizachet. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now Kuminga. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Out to the right wing. Here's Hood-Schifino. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. And here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. It's Brown on the wing. Jones with some nice D.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Strong like bull.
No stopping Kuminga this time. He meets the inside contact with so much intensity, and he pretty much just goes through it.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career, so I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role, so, you know, there's that.
Tatum from long range. JT for 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, I'm not into labels, I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him? He said, be aggressive, don't defer. And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Here's McCollum, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Right side, White. Back to Tatum. Pass to White. Jacks up a three. And the Celtics another three.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Now here's Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Risacher. Atlanta leading by 6. McCollum outside. Outside Risacher. Back to McCollum. With the teardrop. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
McCollum with it. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 5 ticks left in the second period. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Pritchard fires away outside. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hawks ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
Now here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Now White. Pass to Tatum. Nice look inside from Tatum.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
And here's Okongwu. Back to Alexander Walker. The rebound, Celtics.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
And here's Brown for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Daniels. It's a one-on-one situation. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Daniels has got 6.
A much-needed bucket after clinking their first 4 shots.
Back to Brown. Oh, Brown gonna go get it. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Tatum. Good D by Okongwu. The Hawks leading. Newell, good. 9 points in the game.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Tatum from long range. Newell pulls it in. Outside Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
Tatum inside. 14 points for him.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boston making a switch here. That one misses for Tatum. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Here's Giddey. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Giddey's got his second bucket on the night.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And it's Giddey off the drive. The putback. Out to the right wing. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Fades. And down it goes. 2 points. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
A little mid-range shot is up. And another basket for Atlanta.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
And the jam by Brown.
Oh, take flight, JB. This man is explosive.
Here's Newell. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Giddey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Newell. Driving in. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Celtics trail by 6. And here's Tatum, covered by Daniels. Here's Garza. Outside, Brown. 40. Outside, Brown. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. No good on the second free throw. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th. The Hawks on top, up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Takes it inside. And Brogdon with the stuff.
He can explode to the hoop. Brogdon, he can change speeds in a hurry.
Here's Hood Schifino. Pure from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Oh, well, we all know what can happen when this fella gets hot. And this guy, well, let's just say he's hot.
Here's Hauser. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Gay. Here's Hood-Schifino. Down low. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Yabusele outside. Here's Hauser. And Boston again with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Rizache. Pass to Hood-Schifino. The Hawks need to get one up here. Gay misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Now here's Plumlee. To tie it up. Buries it from 3. And it's a tie ball game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Kuminga. And rejected. Outside Brogdon. Hauser. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Kuminga with it. Guarded by Hauser. Pass to Rizache. And here's Jones. Tipped. And here's Pritchard. Now Hauser, defended by Jones. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Oh, the stuff!
The one thing you have to respect about Johnson, he's happy to make the extra pass.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Four on the clock. Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
On the wing, Tatum to take the lead. Another shot.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's the pass to Brown. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Yeah, great effort in the paint by Johnson, not allowing anything easy.
Yes, sir! That one's good!
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Oh,
my gracious!
Just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
Well, we know Johnson's a great scorer, and those are big-time points.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championships is special.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside Johnson. Now a Kongwu. Daniels outside. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
White outside. Fires the three. Another chance. And up and in on the layup.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Johnson inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Brown nails it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball. I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climb. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. It's wild, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is Porsche till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad deal and leave all type of in the phone. Y'all made it say streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave your in a room with me. I have it eating cherries on my hand like damn who is butter. My so bad on me when I'm yes I'm about and you can't have a back. I love this for the team, bro. Swing, I swing just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen if you can't take the heat. I make a soup, put his like him. We don't wanna know no. Don't eat pork chops. Phone I made his heart drop. Keep her till his phone cat. Life ain't fair. I cannot forget all the fake live to 100 and all the real gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers. I don't wanna talk cause that's sweet. You feel away about what I say, damn you too. I made this beat. Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball. I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climb. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these on my cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. Be the squad, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is Porsche till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a deal and leave all type of in the phone. Got caught trying to got left with his out, so can't come back down. If a talk slick, this shit WWE SmackDown. I'm trying to get this, but a friend in the background. And the format her business. Somebody tell this it's nap time. It's time for sleep. If I spend all my time with you, how the I'm gonna have time for me. Spin is what I'm trying to do. It's a couple I've been dying to see. You say I'm the only you, and I think you lying to me. Hey, D-Thing, they don't know how I get off that. They ain't never wanted to everybody. I am the realest you will ever see. I think y'all must have forgot. I'm still playing with it, I ain't gotta rap. I can really let the beat talk.
DJ Freddie Boy, this might be the illest producer slash rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it, Baby Chief do it, Big do it, not the little one. Slat!
If you don't make it, you just don't make it. Everybody ain't champions. But I am. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is
It's the NBA. On 2K. Sunday night edition. Hope you're ready for some hoops. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. You look at Cleveland.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
And stolen by Leonard. Here's Adebayo. The rebound, Celtics. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Harden drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. The three. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Turner. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And he buries his first look.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to... guard. It's tough putting a ring on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Here's Giddey after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
With the step back. Three-pointer, Harden hits the three-pointer. Give him 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
And it's Giddey missing. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Pass to Ellis. Outside Harden. And here's Turner. He's guarded by White. Harden scanning the floor. Adebayo from long range. Queta pulls it in. Celtics trail by 5. A nice shot by Tatum.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
There's a screen by Turner. Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw fouls.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow, Black.
Hits the trifecta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Ellis on the wing. Shakes him. Pass to Turner. Back to Harden. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Cleveland with another.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
The drive by Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Ooh, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
Harden with it. Pritchard picks him up. There's a screen by Turner. Harden. Shot is good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 13. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
From deep. Boston pulls it in. Tatum looking it over. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And don't go far. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
And Pritchard, here we go. Here's Garza. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 13. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And that's how Simmons is most effective, when he's on attack and early in transition.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Here's Pritchard. Banked it in off the glass. Pritchard's gotten his second bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Mathurin. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Takes a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the shot goes in. Rollins has got his first points of the game.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. And Brogdon with the stuff.
He can explode to the hoop. Brogdon, he can change speeds in a hurry.
Here's Rollins. It's another three for Cleveland.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Inside. Here's Garza. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here's the pick. No one near him. Again, Cleveland scores.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
For three. It's rebounded by Wade. Cleveland leading by 19. Pass to Rollins. And he's going for the oop here. Blows the alley-oop.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Fires in the triple. Brogdon's got 7 now in this quarter. And here's Strus outside. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Pass to Pritchard.
2 minutes.
Here's Hauser. Soft touch off the glass. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And the three-pointer goes. Rollins has got 10 points in the game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pritchard, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 20. Fires the three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 7 points in the game. Here's Rollins. He's got 13. The three is up. Pritchard, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Pritchard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pritchard with a steal. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Here's Giddey.
Substitution on the court.
There's the drive. Down low. Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Keon Ellis.
You know, look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Harden from outside. Knocks down the triple. Harden's got 25 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Celtics trail by 20. And it's Giddey off the drive. Oh, he goes up! High for the two-handed slam!
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
One thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Brian?
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Back to Harden. Ellis outside. Leonard on the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Some serious intensity from Leonard, driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Celtics trail by 18. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Harden. The kick out to Adebayo. Cleveland working the ball around now. Leonard for 3. Queta pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for Boston.
That one misses for Tatum. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Cleveland leading by 18. To the wing on the left. White with the steal. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Leonard. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
And here's Brown for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Brown inside. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got his second basket.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Celtics trail by 19. And Tatum, here we go. Here's Giddey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Ellis on the wing. Back to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Here's Ellis. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long K. Ellis has got 6.
It turns out Harden was the bait that time, freeing up a shooter on the perimeter.
Simmons brings a double team. Now here's White. It's Brown on the wing. And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Fires from deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
3-pointer. Nails it from 3. Harden's got 31 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he's going for the lob. Brown with the steal. And Boston pushing it up now. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Adebayo, that's good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
White can't hit. Up top, Harden. Give him 31 now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on White. This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Outside Tatum. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
It just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to.
And
I was like, yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the dean. This is not the most the king, yo. It's about a thing, feel real good, wave your hands in the air and lick 2 shots in the atmosphere. It's been 3 weeks since you were looking for your friend, the one you left and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, they give him a to begin. How you think you really gonna pretend like you wasn't down and you called him again? Plus when you so easy, you ain't even fooling him. If you did it then you probably can. Talking out your neck saying you're a Christian. Now that was the sin that did Jezebel in. Who you gonna tell when the repercussions spin? Showing off your thinking it's a trend, girlfriend. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Respect is just the minimum. And you still defending them now. Lauren is only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. Let it sit inside your head like a million women in Philly pen. It's silly when girls sell their souls because it's sin. Look at where you be in. Hair weaves like Europeans. Fake nails done by Koreans. Come again. Yo, a win-win. Come again. A win-win. Come again. My friend, come again. Guys, you know you better watch out. Some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. The second verse is dedicated to the man more concerned with his rims and his Timbs and his women. Him and his men come in the club like hooligans. Don't care who they your fan, Papa Yang. You got Let's not pretend the one by the waist man. Still the name of this basement. The pretty face man claiming that they men need to take care of their 3 and 4 kids. Been the facing when the child support late. Money taking, heartbreaking. Now you wonder why women hate men. The sneaky silent man. Stop acting like boys and be men. How you gon' win when you ain't right within? How you gon' win when you ain't right within? How you gon' win when you ain't right within? Come again. Yo, come again. The Red Drink, come again. And C-String, come again.
live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. We're all set to bring you NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. Brown, no good. And here's Miami. Here's Ware. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Wiggins. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
One of the top scorers in the game today. Tatum can get it done all over the court.
Brown wide open. He fired. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie.
Not a long way up from Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish. That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Payne for three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And the turnover again by Boston. On offense, here are the Heat. Pass to Bane. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Big slam from Bane. I love whenever he uses that athleticism in close.
Here's Kata. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Jokic Jonas. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Never one to hold the ball. If Bane's shot isn't there, he just moves it.
Giddey, no one around him. Boston again missing. The Heat with the lead. To the inside. Where? There's the pick. A three-pointer. Wiggins. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Giddey. And the three ball is good. Giddey's got 5.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Down low. Bane with the steal. And it's Ware in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Ware's got his second basket.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Boston making a switch here. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. There's the drive. Here's Jonas. No scoring in this one. Bane with it. Out guarded by Tatum. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. .124 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 2.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense with no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Jonas. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Outside, Bane. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Jonas. Still scoreless. It's Fox with the drive. That one drops for him.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's Brogdon. Hauser misses. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Oh, we've seen some... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you, Kevin.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Brogdon. Jacks up a three. That one's in, his game.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Plumlee. And here is Brown. Three-pointer. Plumlee. Now Pritchard. From deep. It's rebounded by Bryant. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Fox. He has 6. And it's Fox with the jam.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Garza gets the three-pointer to fall. Garza's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's the teardrop. And Fox gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 6.
The teardrop from De'Aaron, a shot that perfectly suits his game.
The putback. The kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. There's the 3. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Heat leading by 3. To the wing on the left. Here's Yaka Jonas. Scoreless thus far. And the basket is good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Pritchard. From the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a
With a multi-skilled guard like Fox, you love seeing him spread the ball around.
Brown outside. Pass to Garza. Three-pointer. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that it? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Here's Yaka Jonas. On the wing, Fox. Pass to Bryant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I've been looking around. Here's Garza. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Garza's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Yep, that one goes.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Garza. Brogdon outside. Pritchard with a wide open look. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Pritchard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Sit down.
35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The kick out to Fox. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And you look at the turnover differential for them, +4 on the game. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And it's White missing. Miami trailing. Outside, Bane to the middle. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Mobley.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And a deep 3 from Fox. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Celtics leading by 3. Pass to Queta. Bane with the steal. And Fox has it in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Fox has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Miami.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him the point guard. I call him the scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Now here's White. Hasn't made one yet. The 3 from Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First 2 fouls.
Pass to Giddey. Beyond the arc.
Using that lateral quickness, Fox is really tough to shake off as a defender.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins. Certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you guys.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Pass to Hauser. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter. And stolen by Tatum. To the paint. Here's Queta. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Yeah, recognizing the opening, and Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
Fires from deep. Connects from 3-point range. Hauser's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Hauser. Offline with his 3. Fox with it. He's picked up by White. Got that bucket in no time at all. Baines got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Outside Tatum. Shoots. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter. Pass to Jonas. And it's Derek White with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Inside. Bryant's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Giddey. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's a 3-point Boston lead. Pass to Jonas. There's the triple. And Tatum pulls it down. White, good. White's got his first 2 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Mitchell. Misses the layup. Celtics leading by 5. And Tatum launches it from deep. Jonas grabs the rebound. Screen by Bryant. Puts it up from 12. No good off the front iron. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Celtics. Mitchell with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Bryant. And he lays it straight in. Bryant's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The 3 from Tatum. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now Pritchard. Pass to Garza. On the wing, Brown. Clock at 6. Shoots over Jonas. Rebound by the Heat.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
For 3, Mitchell. Plumlee with the rebound. Boston leading by 6. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Plumlee. To the inside. Outside to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. It's Brown on the wing. It goes straight through with the switch. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. On the wing, Brown. Mobley with the block.
That's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Bane. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bane's got 11 points here in just the second half.
When a shooter like Bane gets in a groove, it can be trouble. He's just going to keep attacking you and keep on scoring.
Now here's Plumlee. It's blocked. They recover it. Pass to Garza. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Tatum for three. Miami grabs the miss. Outside, Bane. Wiggins from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's just a three-point Celtic lead.
Over his career, we've seen Wiggins improve that three-point shooting game. Credit Andrew for putting in the work.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Stolen by Tatum. Brown deciding where to go with it. All sorts of time. It's in. His shot is pure. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And so it's Boston with it after the Heat pick up two. And it misses. Now Mobley. Oh, what a finish.
With lots of big game experience, Mobley knows how to get it done in crunch time.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Celtics making a switch here. Celtics leading by 3. And here is Giddey. Here's White. Now here's Tatum. All alone. And he makes that one count.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Bane. And he banks the layup in.
Just absolute ice in the veins of Bane. That is an impressive bucket.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Brown. 6 to shoot. Now here's Tatum. The long shot, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Bryant. Fires the three. Mobley there for the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Now Fox. Going inside. A huge two-handed slam.
What a huge shot. Fox wants to be the guy with the ball in his hands at key points, and you can tell.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Tatum. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunk.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. What a show they put up.
I know she a savage. She recording. Keep that bum from out our business, love. Yeah, keep your bum friends from out our business, please. Yeah, I get a flight right now for you and your friends and them. Yeah, trying to come introduce you to my city.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop, and I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo drop the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all the chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than bust down. So more wires than a bomb diffuser. Take a jet to the jungle, it's healing my soul. I didn't see my froze filter with. I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired bus chain, watch plane. I don't do, but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white koozie, like veneers. Came in this game thinking was my peer. Broke my heart, I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word, they be breaking that so. Do that in the streets, cause eventually you seeing me. That's why I be in the crib game and on D&D, cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Cole saying Fayetteville, they go, fact you me like that and make up for them rainy days. Can't be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact. You hear me? Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to start from zero to make it out of the deep. Remember being young, seeing pops on streets. Now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up. Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play with their life. Fumble their college degree. Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. Do years then drop a hit the day I release. You hear me? Hey, I got ahead of them. Cause I should've listened. I turned back and tried to rescue them. See, you started hating cause I got ahead of you. I ain't tripping. That ain't gonna stop this chat on my. You hear me?
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the